And what's your overriding feeling after the match at Welling here?
The second half performance was fantastic from the boys. The hand we were dealt was a difficult one, and being 1-0 down and down to 10 men, which are moments we'll come to, I'm sure. But the second half performance from the players was superb. There was only one team. We dominated territory, we dominated the ball. We had a game plan that we had to do because of the way we were, the situation we were in. And I thought, bar scoring a goal, the boys were superb, and I've praised them in there, the lads that finished the game and that come on, because it was a difficult challenge, and they give everything. They absolutely give everything in that second half, and I don't know how we've come away without a result there, because we were superb in that second half, and we deserved something out of the game. The boys deserved something out of that game, so I'm disappointed for them. But there's obviously clear incidences that happened in the first half that put us on the back foot.
Your team started the game really well, created a number of opportunities, just lacked the finishing touch, and we were just commenting on the radio how it looked like actually had the measure of Welling, and then it all everything seemed to go wrong in that 10 minutes. Can you just talk us through that?
Yeah, there was obviously we were rocked by the red card. It's a red card, we're not going to moan about it. The rest made the right decision, and then the reaction from that, we were sort of rocked a little bit, and we tried to galvanise and just stay in the game, and then we conceded a soft goal. Really, just got caught out a little bit on one side, and so that sort of 7-8 minute period was the only disappointment from the game, really, and that's not me being deluded, because if you watch the back, I'm absolutely gutted that we've not drawn or won this game. Don't get me wrong, but I have to praise the players because they've done everything but win the game. So, and at the minute, the situation we're in, the industry we're in, is about points, is about results. So, we've got to take some positives from it, but at the end of the day, we've lost the match, and it makes Monday's game a really, really big one for us, because we have to go there and we have to put in performance. We have to go win the game, and the players know that. And I've made sure that I've picking them up. And supporting them and trying to give them confidence, because if they play like they did in the second half with 11 men, we win on Monday. We win on Monday night.
Also had the misfortune during that 10-minute spell of losing Kevin Dawson, who is such an influence on this side.
Yeah, it's sort of sums up at the minute that Dawes trained superb yesterday and Thursday, and it was ready for the match. So I'm really gutted for Kev, because he's worked ever so hard. So we don't know at the minute how bad it is, whether he's out or not. But he definitely felt something in there. So we just got to assess him and see where he's at. But yeah, it's disappointing to lose Kev, of course.
So having been dealt that hand at the halfway stage, it looks like Welling might see things quite comfortably out in the second half. But it wasn't that way at all, was it? Starting moments of the second half, your team were on top.
I'd say, without being naive, I'd say for 40 minutes of the half, there was a spell from them. Of course there is, that they got an extra player, but the players work their socks off, and they give everything. And barring a goal, when we had a few chances, we had some good chances to score a goal. Barring that goal, they've done everything right. So I'm disappointed we couldn't get a goal at least, or two, and win the game. But I'm proud of the performance from the players and the attitude that they showed and the resilience they showed, because 1-0 down to 10 men away at Welling, we really rolled our sleeves up and give a good account of ourselves. And I think a lot of people would see the effort that the players put in, but it is about results. So the disappointing thing is that we've gone away empty-handed, but we can take positives moving into Monday and make sure that we've got 4 games left to go and get a couple of results.
Because there were chances, and there was that chance for Dwayne, there was that chance for Tom, but the work rate displayed by your team, particularly in that second half, is that what you're going to be highlighting in the build-up to the Truro game, which of course comes so soon? Yeah,
exactly, and we've got to manage the squad, we've got to manage the players and the workload that people are under, but it's a mindset and an attitude, and the players showed that today. They showed that they've got a positive attitude in adversity, and that's what we need at this moment in time. Again, I keep saying it is results. We need results, and we've got to make sure we get results. And everyone will come away going, well, we still lost the game, but the application and the attitude of the players, I was really proud of in that second half. So we've just got to make sure that we don't make the errors that we made in the first half and that we put 11v11 into the same attitude, the same application with 11v11 on Monday, and I'm ever so confident in the boys.
And finally, Aaron, there is always a tendency when you're at either end of the table to look at results elsewhere, but how important is it that we just focus on our own, because it is still very much in our hand, our season?
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got to make sure it stays that way, and it's about picking results up quick. So I know what people will throw at me, and that's fair enough, but my role is to make sure that I get the best out of these players, and I feel they've given everything for this football club today, and making sure that we go on Monday and give a good account of ourselves, because we've said it, and again a fantastic showing from our support, an amazing turn up here, and unfortunately they've seen application, they've seen attitude, they've seen commitment and desire and passion, but they've not seen 3 points, and that's a disappointing thing for this season. We've got to make sure we turn that round. We spoke about it in depth the last week. We've got 2 opportunities this week to put 2 results together. We haven't today, so we've got to make sure we don't feel sorry for ourselves, because no one else does. So we've got to make sure we stick together and go on Monday. And the boys are disappointed in there, but they're also got a grip between their teeth, knowing that it's still in our hands, and we've got to make sure we turn it around now.
Brilliant. Aaron, thanks for joining us, much appreciated.
And as always, thank you to everyone who come and support us, because it's really appreciated, and I know that we will pay the back.